Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We are the Holy Romaine Empire, and, from a start that was a little bit boxed in. Feeling pretty good about where we are. We are about to finish integrating our vassals over here, the Union of Hull for Commonalities, and I think when I last left the last episode, I was moving my ships over here to potentially consider some aggression against the custodian process elevation. The problem with this is it's still... the terrain is just shit. If we want to make claims, we can't even make a claim in this system because we don't have vision over it. And we don't have access rights over here, so we can't even take a look around so that we can claim it. We have to claim things very far from our borders to get a first planet. Just a big pain in the butt. It's actually a little bit more sexy and tempting over here, in particular because if we take Baltris, we get a wormhole. If we take Demon's Maw, we get ourselves a megastructure. And in addition to that, we are then neighboring another nation, which opens up some cool possibilities. But what I was doing is I was looking around and I was looking at these fellas over here, the Directorate of Lozovata Prima. They are currently inferior in tech. I don't know what their fleet power is, although I suspect they might be inferior there as well. We don't have the strength, but I'm curious as what's going to happen when we finish the integration. I've also got a couple more cruisers, cruisers, our carrier cruisers in construction. And a few upgrades as well. I'm hoping we might be able to put ourselves over the edge there. I'm definitely willing to go over our naval capacity as well to get us to that point. So I am thinking about starting potentially some action over there. Once this is integrated, we'll see if we can get our numbers up. The other thing I did is I did go through all of the current planets we have, and I went ahead and initiated the planetary prospecting right now. I don't know if it was time yet. Planetary prospecting is something that we got out of our... Where's the bouton? Society management. It is this one. Out of our Mastery of Nature thing that we've had for a little while over here. No, sorry, not this one. What do we get our planetary prospecting from? Is that from... I don't remember. Is it from adaptability? Adaptability, that's where it is. So yeah, it allows us to prospect for an additional resource deposit once on our planet. I don't know for sure, I could look it up. I don't know if it actually adds to the total number of districts we can have, possibly though. I think it does actually, because what it's going to do, it's going to add another one of these at random. That might just give us, one district or this, and a specialized district and a thing. I think it's possible this could also potentially enable the weird stuff like gases and things. It's very cheap for influence, and right now we don't really need our influence for anything. We're going to have positive influence very quickly once more as soon as the integration is complete, so I'm not worried about that. It took 500 energy per planet. We do have a deficit running right now, and we're talking about going above our naval capacity, so we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, our economy is pretty good. I think we've got lots to sell for energy, so I'm not super worried about that. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. I've also made sure our shipyards and starbases are all being upgraded. Currently, not this one. I'm actually wondering if we can dismantle this one. I'm not sure if we can. Actually, I am. I'm super going to dismantle it. In fact, I might do that now. Because what's going to happen, once we integrate these guys, we're going to have too many starbases. We're going to be over our limit. We're going to want to trim it back. I built this, I think, as an anti-piracy effort. But the thing is, I could just rebuild the starbase in Gamma Draconis, which would actually be better, because it would let us run a space Black Ops site or whatever around a planet, which is always good for governing ethics attraction as well as bonus stability. So I might do that. I'll leave it here for now, but I think that's possibly going to be part of the redesign. What I want to do is I want to move my ships over to the front line over here. I've already got a science ship coming down here because we clearly got to snoop a boot if we want to be able to come through here, because my military ships won't be able to do that. My transports as well. Oh, that's something else I was thinking. I'm wondering, should I build 1 or 2 extra Cybrex warframes? I mean, 1,000 combat strength is really good. And the fact that this is not like a dozen squishier armies, but 4 fairly strong units, is they're less likely to take attrition damage along the way. And for any planet that doesn't have dedicated defense, these guys are just going to be able to squash it, because it's only going to be 100 or 200 defensive strength. If it actually has a ground fortress, then it is going to be a lot harder. And might require some bombard, unless I go and bring them up to 6. And it's got such a long construction time that if I want to have more, I should start that now. I think I've kind of just convinced myself to throw in an extra couple. What's the, sorry, that's not my homeworld. This is my homeworld. What's the maintenance on these? I mean, it's not cheap. Tell you what, we'll go one more. We'll go for 5. I was gonna say an even 5, which, I mean, it's not an even number, but, you know, multiples of 5 feel... Like, 5 feels even? It's the most even feeling odd number? Does that make sense? I don't know, I'm a little bit giddy today, I think. I don't know why, but the math is tickling me. So yeah, we'll bring our troops over that way. What are we currently sciencing? Nothing terribly exciting, right? We're working towards the gene modification points. We need 2 gene modification points to get rid of our unruly, I think, which increases our Empire Sprawl from population by 10%. Only on our primary species, of course. Right now we're fine. Once we integrate these guys, we'll probably go over. And removing unruly from our own species might not fix all the problems because, again... Whoa! Okay. Oh, that's the prospecting! I thought it was the integration done. Okay, so yes, a bunch of things just got booped. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There's a few others that are still going to come because they were in a queue behind something. There we go. Now the integration is complete. So let's take a mow and see how we feel about all this. So we did gain some new fleets. What I'm going to do with planning the war over here, because they might be able to backdoor from over here, I want to keep a fleet in this area. Perhaps on the front there. Do you have this missile... Oh, I just... Right, I just absorbed this. Okay, I gotta get rid of 5-star bases. Definitely. Definitely, although we might want one here again later. I don't have a starbase here. There's not a planet here, right? That's interesting. Why would you have a starbase here? I'm going to downgrade you. I might keep this one, because obviously we're going to settle over here, and that will give me a starbase near the front. If I replace an anchorage with a shipyard, it gives us the ability to do some upgrading. Just having a starbase means we can repair, which is good. Yeah, that's kind of spiffy-doo. Again, the starbases around planets are nice because we can open... What is... Okay, I just trashed 2, so I'm still 3 over. Removing this doesn't really remove our count because I'll probably have to rebuild it there, so I will leave it there for now. How much trade is here? That's a lot of trade. Jesus. Okay, Jabba is going to get... The trade there is going to already get picked up by this one, which is a nice central location, especially for anti-piracy efforts. So I think we can go ahead and downgrade that one. Now, this I think still needs to exist, just because there's a lot of trade value coming out of there. Also, that does remind me, we have to go... It's easy to forget to redirect your trade when you soak up a new empire there. But, oh my god, our energy is just going up like crazy. Excellent! Okay, so our economy's improved substantially doing this, which is great. Okay, all the new fleets I've gone ahead and inherited. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over here, which is also where I'm building a couple of cruisers. We're going to have an extra fleet guarding here. So I'm going to take down this place instead of having it right on the front. That starbase is too squishy to do much. What do we have here? Oh, the enigmatic cache. Wait, doesn't it normally orbit a planet? Or is it on the move? Oh, it's on the move! I don't always just teleported places. Interesting. Okay, so we just took a bunch of new planets. Saltshaker is one of mine that actually needs some more jobs. Oh shit, you've never been developed. Alright. Well... Let's just start the temple, because we always want a little bit of amenities boost, and the temple will give us a nice, tiny amount. I'm going to want to slap down a couple of city districts over here, just to give it a bit of a housing startup, and that's going to be fine, and open up some extra building slots. That's going to be groovy. Hulfasa we've owned for a while, so we don't have to worry about you yet. Sarah Kenjal is new. God, why does the AI love to just max out on city districts? Can upgrade the planetary administration. Yes, you have no jobs. You have tons of living space and no jobs. What do we have here? Habitability, pop growth speed, governing ethics down. Engineering is boosted. So this feels... I was going to say maybe a farming place, but I guess we make this a tech world. Yeah. Alright, let's upgrade the planetary capital, which will give more jobs. But then I'll throw down a couple of research labs. And even though we're not really going to benefit from the tech world switch right now, I'm going to go ahead and do it because I'll remember maybe what this planet is supposed to do. All right, that's you. Gem, you know what? You're just going to become... I want to call you like Gem Hadar of the Dominion, but we're going to call you Gem Lettuce, which is a thing. Again, it's maxed out on... Like, does the AI just build all the city districts and change over? I know that trade has become a lot stronger more recently, but this still seems kind of goofy to me. Still, on this planet, it's got no mining sites, no farming sites. It does have the ability to build generator districts, but that's it. I mean, it could be an industrial one, but this might be a good idea for something a little bit more industrial. This has a physics research boost. Biological pop... Oh, the hallucinogens! I think ultimately we may have to remove that. I don't know. But I'll upgrade the capital. I'll give you N Temple, and then we'll see where we go from there. You got... Okay, tile blocker blocking things? What is it? Oh, it's blocking the number of districts. Yeah, we are maxed out on districts over here. I just want to get rid of the warning because it's annoying. We've got another planet. Gem Flemmy. I'm just going to rename it to something that's more pronounceable. You know what? You're just becoming Gem Hadar, which I think is spelled this way. Shout out to DS9 fans out there. And we'll throw down a temple as well. Like, what? Okay, maximum housing, tons of unemployment. What was going on in this planet? What was the AI doing? I'm really confused. Alright. We got you over here, too. This might be one I already owned, I'm not sure. Maybe this is one I took earlier? That could be the case. You don't have any unemployment, though, so we don't really have to worry about you. And you're doing that. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, it is going to need some more loving soon. You over here. I can demand vassalization. I should do that now, before one of us gets into a war. Because I do have a year before I can trigger it. Or before I lose the CB. I will demand vassalization now. So it is June. Although I think it's based on, yeah, when they refuse and then they get the CB. But 95, by the end of May, let's say, so 9505, we're going to want to pull the trigger on the war. Okay, all my ships are still moving, that's good. I did get some extra science ships. They don't have scientists. Ooh, I can get another Spark of Genius. Hold on. Let me do that and throw you in... I guess here, I mean, theoretically, this one could be useful on a ship. He is pretty high level, though. Let's replace the lower level one over here with the Spark of Genius. It's weird that it just closes the window and doesn't bring you back to the research. Yeah, see, that's boosted this, which I think is very nice. Our engineering research rates are definitely slower than the others. Although, actually, it's physics that has the least raw points. All right, fair enough. Yeah, so you're there. We also got some new construction ships. I'm going to disband you and you. I rarely feel the need to have more than two, but we just inherited two, so it makes sense that we had the extras. I don't think we need to have these science ships around. I'm going to disband them. Done and done. All right. Starbase over here. Oh, you have defensive platforms. I think I'm just going to disband you. I don't think we're going to need defensive platforms over there, and the upgrade symbol is just going to annoy me. It's like, really? Well, I guess there's upkeep. I was going to say, really, there's no cost to keeping them around, and I can just ignore it, except that I can't. But I think there is upkeep. Okay, hyperlane tech. Transit hubs. You know, are transit hubs worth building? I don't normally build them, but they do help your population move around more efficiently. Let's gain access to the energy nexus. So, the transit hub, right? System modifier, automatic resettlement chance plus 100%. So, in theory, we would like our population, like if there's people living on a planet and the habitability is low. Oh shit, that reminds me, I gotta do terraforming. You know, the habitability would be higher somewhere else, or there's unemployment here, but there's jobs somewhere else. We do want them to move automatically if at all possible. So maybe we should build the transit hubs. The thing is, the upkeep kind of sucks. So I don't know if we rush that. But these new planets that are now within my borders are going to terraform to tropical. Okay, that is a lot of energy, but what's great about that is we can settle our primary race, which obviously is very cool. But the big thing is I gotta click on the other planet in here, is that tropical worlds can be terraformed into Gaian worlds with our particular trait. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. The upgrades over here, I believe, are just to the new hyperdrive, so that's not actually a critical upgrade to do. Crystal-infused plating is, yeah, just the hit point booster, which doesn't matter. Algate Insight. It is purple, and Algates are cool, but I think I actually have to grab maybe the plasma thrusters first. Because, you know, having our ships move around faster is very convenient, plus it gives them a little bit more evasiveness. I like it. I mean, wouldn't mind all the autocannon tech and stuff too, but that's mostly for the Corvettes, the way I build my ships, so it's not critical. Yeah, I could upgrade you to the latest hyperdrive, but it matters not. Okay, so we're only one above our starbase capacity, which I think is fine right now. But yeah, these stupid raiders. Oh yeah, it was something else. Like, I had a good raiding target. They said they're already raiding someone. This is the raiding fleet here. They're not... I don't know if they're going anywhere. Okay, we need more food. Okay, our food situation's dire. We are going to have to make another farming world. Now, one of these new bad boys, maybe this one here. Oh, it was going to be a research place, though. Damn. I mean, the planet doesn't have to be 100% dedicated to farming, but it might be nice. Right. I don't know, maybe Jem'Hadar should be a farming world. This is our capital. I mean, I could move the capital over from the generator districts to farming. Or even the industrial districts over to farming. I mean, either way. Actually, I don't mind that idea. Maybe from the industrial districts, because the industrial districts even consume food. And we have the population here. In fact, there's going to be some unemployment soon. Now, this isn't going to help with that. I'm going to turn 4 of the industrial districts into agricultural districts. I'm then going to build... Do I have the food processing plant? I'm going to build a food processing facility, which will even give us more jobs on the planet and more food overall. Yeah, garden is going to start to act like a garden and make some food for everything else. And our capital never has a specialization, so it's a really good one to actually kind of shift around. The only specialization it has is from having buildings that, you know, are specialized in a particular whatever. Okay, we still have a few months before we have to pull the trigger. Still chilling over here. And the fleets I've inherited are moving over and ready to join. I think what I'm going to do is, even though it's kind of boring, is I'm going to go ahead and rename my fleets based on these numbers, because it'll make it easier for me to track what our real fleets are. So this one over here, and I think the game knows when you've renamed a fleet, and we'll use that as a basis for a merge. Oh, we even have another admiral, which the game also uses as the basis to figure out merging. Okay, so we're 3 months away. So by the end of May is what we're targeting to pull the trigger on the war. And yeah, these were assisting research and aren't right now, but I think that's okay. You guys are going to merge up. Yeah, merge a third. Lovely. And you... Oh, actually, are you still moving some reform? No, good. Excellent. They're all here. Because what I can do is for the third fleet is make sure... Oh, these guys... Okay, these guys I inherited... are set to be croutons and destroyers and things. So the third fleet, I'm going to tell you to upgrade, because all the ships I've inherited do need to be upgraded to our standards. The other fleets, I know they've got an upgrade pending, but again, it's just the hyperdrive. And the next thing they'll take an upgrade for is the plasma thrusters, which will be nice, but non-critical, right? It's not like a new tier of weapons. I think we're kind of ready to pull the trigger. Well, we may as well wait a few more days. Oh, hey, the other transport's here. Get over here. Just to get a little further along on the upgrade process here, and the second fleet hasn't quite arrived. Okay, but we are in May, so I think the CB is about to expire. So I'm going to declare war, and you do have other people over here in your group. Fingers crossed that this isn't going to kick our ass. We're going to try to vassalize.
We have declared war.
Declare war.
Our interests.
We have declared war indeed. Move forward that way. Third fleet, you probably need to be told to go aggressive. And yeah, you're still upgrading, and that's fine. So you guys are going to move in here. Hopefully the other transports aren't going to get interrupted along the way. I think we're going to be fine, though. Who just died? Oh, we don't have the CB anymore, but that's fine. Someone wants an embassy? Sure. I'm okay with that. Alright, lovely. And yeah, we're above our naval capacity, but not by much. Economy should... Well, actually, our economy is really good other than the food situation. That's looking less great.
Enemy presence
That's
exposed.
Okay. Alright, we're going to take out the starbase just fine. I mean, it might have been nice to have both fleets here at the same time. But that's fine, too. Transports will move you into the system. We might get a little attrition in this fleet because it does have some destroyers and corvettes. It actually doesn't have any cruisers in this fleet at all. Maybe that's one of the reasons it got here so fast. Let's get both these over here. Let's check the land defenses. 300. That should be fine. And normally I might expect a little bit of attrition. But I think we're going to be okay. Oh yeah, more morale and damage. Let's do that one. Glory Seeker Daisy. Get in there. Okay. And yeah, we are over sprawl, as expected, with the extra stuff. Right now, I don't think we've got... there's nothing we can immediately do to improve things, I don't think. You do have some unemployment over here, and we do need food. Let's go and max out the agricultural districts, and then we can clear these blockers as well to help out with that. And... replace one of these buildings. Let me replace this research lab, perhaps, unless I want to end up building city districts. No, for now, just replace a research lab with a food processing facility.
Technology secure.
Actually, because our food deficit's not so bad. Okay, gene modification point 1. We need another... There you go, +1 building slot. This is why I'm like, we don't really need more buildings to unlock... we don't need more city districts to unlock the building slots, because that is going to come. Let me go and pop that now, although the Fleet Academy is not a bad building to have access to. Okay, otherwise, everything looks okay. The places with unemployment are currently getting built, so that's good. I'm just waiting for the second fleet to catch up over here, because I'd like to go in together, please. Third fleet is still upgrading. 2.5k strength isn't that much. Oh, see, and there's a fleet coming in here. Okay, that is not as much as I might hope. Third fleet. Okay, so it's getting built from Tau Cygni, which is fine, because this planet is busy. Traditions available. What do I want to get here? Specialist pop output is probably what we're looking for. Although if we want to solve unemployment immediately on some of those planets, interstellar franchising will open up a lot of jobs with all those crazy city districts. Okay, this actually might give us more immediately now, because it will employ all those people, which will give us more, trade, which is more money, which is more things. I mean, the 5% specialist output is really nice because especially boosts scientists. But maybe we'll do that, especially since unemployment does lead to drama-llama on some of these planets.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Okay. Move these fleets in. Planetary invasion is a go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're just getting spanked.
Enemy assets.
Okay, there are more fleets coming in here. That is looking a little on the scary side.
Station under attack.
Still upgrading here. And these things are upgrading to Star Fortress. I think our planets are fine. I mean, Jabba probably less so. But what are you going to do? Alright, transport's done there. So we're going to move you into this system. Because it's going to get dealt with soon. Yes, no, maybe so.
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
Say vessel production? Oh, because I think because we lost some mineral places. Okay. Is this place building ships? What's with the queue here? Upgrade? No, I guess it is only upgrading one ship at a time, and I think they're fairly substantial upgrades. So, okay. Well, let's leave those ruby fleets for now. That's interesting. And my science ships. Okay, research that. Research that, because we know we're going to have to get you to explore here. Not survey, but explore. 2.6k. I mean, this is getting more powerful, and cruisers are, being built. Planetary power grid, energy nexus. Okay, we don't need it now, but it's okay. I hate the planetary shield generator still. The hyperdrive tech does lead to wormhole travel and gateway construction and things. We don't really need the advanced research complexes yet, but maybe I'll get that, because it's a little cheaper to cycle. Or you know what? Let's just burn through the blue laser, and get a refresh and see what comes up.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Nice. Let's move to the next system, please.
Attacking enemy vessels.
75% done upgrading. Actually, you know what? This science ship here, I'm going to get you to research the project. I'm just going to get you to advance. So we need to get an exploration over here. Oh, I grabbed both. My bad. One of you is going to research here and here.
Enemy presence exposed.
Lovely. We have to get rid of some random ruby crystals over here. They must have done things to go the pacifist route with them.
Enemy presence exposed.
We have lost some ships here. Not too many armies? No, you really don't. Okay, good. Science ship over here. So your job is to visit this system here, please, so that we can move forward. And then you guys will get
enemy presence exposed.
Yeah, no, you definitely took a beating. Although, yeah, there was a bunch of small ships in these fleets. Why don't I just merge these two? Actually, there we
Ground
go.
invasion force has seized a planet.
You know what? Oh, okay. You have to go too far for repair. Yeah. Okay, good. Stay there. Ground invasion successful. Lovely. Blue lasers. Anything exciting? Not really. At least this is cheap. And, you know, more energy credits is always good. Our energy just took a little bit of a dip here. These upgrades. They're probably just to the latest hyperdrive. Because the ships couldn't be redesigned while they were being built. Or upgraded. So that might have been it. But then we got to come out here and we got to do some hunting.
Vessels upgraded.
Alright, excellent. You're going to come try to chase down... Yeah, chase down this fleet. You've got the numbers for it. That's going to be fine. That cruiser's going to have to stay there for now. That's okay. Science ship here is idle. No, you're supposed to go over... Wait, why can't you? Oh, because enemies are vaguely detected. Still, you have to jump in. You don't have a choice.
Technology secured.
Although I guess what I can do with this fleet here is at least get you to the edge so that you can respawn faster. Plasma thrusters would be very nice. Ooh, Durasteel armor or railgun. You know what? Railguns are a lot cheaper, and we have excess energy on our ship designs right now. Let's do this for more pew-pew. More DACA. How's this fleet? Well, this one's fine too, although if they start grouping up, it's going to be a little bit scary. Oh, they are maybe grouping up. Although right now, this fleet should still be strong enough to take both of these.
Hulks vivisected.
Hulks vivisected. Are we getting anything useful? No, we are not. Well, that's disappointing. There we go.
Recon and research vessel under attack.
Oops. Are you really under attack? No, you're fine. Alright, so this fleet's got to come through here. I guess I gotta hit the retreat button here. So you... are gonna come here. Okay. But you don't actually have to go to the middle of it. Maybe I can interrupt, and then you won't actually hit the middle, and that'll be okay. Alright, transport fleet sticking around here. You are fighting here, which went well, and then you're retaking that outpost. You guys will group up there and merge up. I think the third fleet over here... We don't need more new corvettes to come back. I'm going to queue up some more cruisers, though. Because I think we need a little bit more punching in this area. Field modulation is energy generation. I don't really want the disruptors. The hyperdrive by itself doesn't mean much. It just leads to neat things. Maybe I'll grab the barrier point defense, because we might be using it, and it is a little cheaper. It's not the cheapest, but it's a little cheaper than the hyperdrive, for example, and that is very useful. So yeah, I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to park you on the edge of the system, because we're going to send a science ship through there. And then you're the one that's just idle over here. There's some debris to go, but... Well, I guess I could go and research. You at least have the auto retreat mode enabled. Building slots, okay. Regenerative hull tissue doesn't really matter much, although it is nearly done. Base admin capacity. Or the tile blocker. I'm gonna go for the base admin capacity. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to babysit the science ship. Just poke in the system and then run away. Alright, other people are being vassalized. We currently have, we're on the negative side of the war score, but I don't think it's actually a problem. Do this. The upgrade part of this isn't terribly important, although it will be fine. Mostly I'm just sending it to repair, and it's like, you may as well upgrade while you're doing that. Okay, yes, the science ship. Let's keep an eye on it. So it's going to jump through to the unknown system. Come on.
Enemy presence expert.
We're going to immediately turn around and get out. And then this fleet is going to move over this way. And the transport's going to follow behind. Regenerative hull tissue percentage. Oh, repairs complete on the third fleet. It is doing the upgrades now, which isn't quite as critical. Although it is giving us a beat to maybe let new cruisers join in as well. Although I guess the cruisers aren't being built if you're doing the upgrades, but I don't know. This is fine.
Upgraded.
Done. We're going to come over here, which I believe we have a planet, so they're actually blockading a planet, which would be nice to resolve. Just looked at the time, I realized I got to put a cut in here, so this seems like a great time to do that, so we're going to do it. We're going to be planning on moving over there. Our transports are going to be coming this way as well, and we also want to go and explore this system, hopefully without dying. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.